So we're going to get into the X-Men gene and November 22nd birthday decode. The astral gene, the astral realm, the matrix is part of like heritage from if you're like red hair, Scottish, Irish, think Scottish Freemasonry, blonde hair, blue eyes, red hair, melanated. If you have all that in your DNA, you could travel on many time realms, including like different planets like Mars, Venus, Neptune. So when you see Marilyn Monroe, she used to be hanging out with JFK, who 11/22 he passed away. And remember how like the government found out about the X-Men gene in the movie and basically genetic codes, and he wanted to stop it. Well, a lot of us have the genetic codes of X-Men, X women, the women gene, right? The X-Men gene. So you have Miss Jennifer Lawrence, who plays as well as in Hunger Games. Her birthday is 8/15. A lot of us are in Hunger Games, including Marilyn Monroe. A lot of people don't know they're X-Men. They're targeted people, targeted individuals, gang stalking, remote stalking, all that stuff they talk about, and energy. So like you literally could be in 3D and then one day find yourself in 5D, and then you end up looking like you are a little bit crazy because you done crossed over in real time. But the truth is, when you know your birthday decode and you know like you're a targeted individual and they're gang stalking and all that stuff they're doing to people who are in their astral realm and don't really know what's going on, doing the birthday decode will help you like understand like why certain movies and TV shows and people are like intriguing you or are intrigued by you. You watch a movie, a TV show, and you're like, damn, that's about my life. And your family member's like, everything ain't about you, girl. But some things can be about you. And if you don't know that, then that's easily targeted. So if I'm like, oh, okay, these things relate to me because my birthday is 2/27, 7/22 backwards, Mary Magdalene, red hair, Mary Magdalene, Saint Sophia, Pistis Sophia, the Sophia robot, Jeffrey Island, hanging out with Prince Andrew. They like redheads because redheads connect to the computer system connects to redhead energy. So if you connect the blonde hair, blue-eyed DNA genetics to a AI like Sophia robot, then you could travel to those people in real life. So like TikTok was bought by Oracle, the maker of Oracle, Jay Ellison, whatever his name is, his daughter does movies. One of the movies with this girl right here is Jennifer Lawrence. So a lot of things that are happening in real life are happening in movies, and we're all kind of like on the same timeline. The timelines are going together, merging. If you haven't watched Low Key on Disney, it's like the timelines are merging, and right now they're all going to merge into one parallel, just like we're all coming together. So Megan Ellison, this movie American Hustle with Bradley Cooper. So like a lot of things in movies are coming together. So her father is the head of Oracle. Oracle bought TikTok and Trump. So we think of, Trump and assassinations and JFK, Abe Lincoln, emancipation. Then we go into the November 22nd birthday. So I already talked about who was born on November 22nd, movies, TV shows that came out, who passed away, like JFK, as well as the guy with JFK. Like there's a police officer around the same time that actually passed away as well. His name is J.D. Tippit. Passed away 11/22 over in Dallas. He was a police officer. So we're going to get into some connections with that. So you have like James Franco, who reminds me of J.D., right? Like J.D. Vance, right? You have right here, John F. Kennedy being assassinated. Same day J.D. Tippit assassinated, who looks like James Franco, 4/19. Dave Franco, June 12th. Nicole Brown System, June 12th, passed away, born May 19th. May 19th, the day that Marilyn Monroe sings Happy Birthday to John F. Kennedy. So whenever you do your birthday decode, you're going to start to do like side birthdays, and a lot of these birthdays crisscross. It's like a spider web, a world wide web, Peter Parker, the spider web. When you figure out how everything connects, it's easier for you to dream or be connected to the spiritual realm without being like triggered by you being like connected to them because of your birthday being 11/22. So if you see like any of these people in your dreams, it's because they're all connected. So it goes in like a lot of times like these guys look alike, and then JFK passed away on this day, and just her singing that birthday May 19th and him being June 12th, James Franco's brother, and then her passed away June 12th. So then you have Malcolm X, like the X-Men gene, May 19th, Queen Charlotte Sophia, May 19th. Nicole Brown System, May 19th, right? So this May 19th is a thing. J.D. Vance, J.D. Tippit, Donald Trump, So Malcolm X assassinated, Donald Trump assassinated, Abe Lincoln assassinated, and JFK assassinated. So actual assassinations do happen as well, where someone could get run over by a car, and being run over by a car seems like innocent, or someone passing away with natural health disease because they're old. But even when you pass away naturally or by accident, it's still a realm that you're opening, because your portal is open when you pass away and when you're born. So all these things can be connected. So when I think about Queen Charlotte Sophia, there is a library she had. The library had a book called Pistis Sophia. Pistis Sophia met the Jesus in the astral realm, and she was being chased by archons. Pistis Sophia and Saint Sophia have a lot of the same codes. Saint Sophia had 3 girls. The 3 girls all were taken out by Hadrian in front of her, and then she passes away at their graves. And then that goes to the Sophia program, the Sophia robot, by Jeffrey and his people, the neuroscientist. So when you think about Sophia, think about wisdom. So my name is Sophia, so hey. But the more that you learn about the connections in the World Wide Web, Charlotte's Web, the pig, during the Haitian Revolution, 821, before they did the Haitian Revolution, they had sacrificed a black pig on August 21st, right? So then they won on January 1st, a few years later. So just know, like, Charlotte's Web and the pig, Peppa Pig, for example. There's a program called Peppa in Haiti, where they had to work on the pigs in Haiti because of swine flu. They took out the pigs in Haiti. But it goes with Peppa Pig because around the same time Peppa Pig was evolved. So when you watch cartoons, you think Peppa is innocent. You go back and place to Haiti. Haiti has a lot of spiritual things going on. The Pope is Haitian, New Orleans, Creole, and from Chicago. So the Pope is a big spiritual religious leader. So he does a lot of rituals, and then you could see. So he's like a double spy, having DNA of people who generally were in Haiti, where they set up churches in Haiti from Catholicism in order to make sure that voodoo didn't really exist. But then the voodoo people just decided, we're going to create our own, vivs, our own laws, our own things, but we're going to connect it to the Catholicism. So Mama Bridget, Saint Bridget, Mary Magdalene, Bridget of Sweden, all the same energy. When you think about Bridget, Saint Bridget, Bridget of Sweden, Mary Magdalene, think about Wendy's having red hair. Wednesday Adam, Wednesday Adam, the middle of the week, right? Purgatory, and Odin's Day. So then you think about Loki and Odin and Thor, and time traveling, and the parallel timelines all merging together, and are branching off into many different, many other realities. So Wendy's having the red hair. You have McDonald's having red hair clown with red lips. Think about, he has all white paint on him. They also have people who are not melanated putting on black paint to do the same type of thing they do with the clown. So just know, if you are black, melanated, with red hair, Scottish, Irish, blue eyes, blonde hair, all those energies, you could travel on different timelines. Every DNA has a different memory line for what planet you came from. Mars, Venus, Neptune, wherever. Blonde hair, blue eyes, Neptune, Venus, Mars, brunettes, different type of brunettes. So just know. That's why you have Ruby Tuesday. Ruby is the birthstone for Tuesday. Then you have Marilyn Monroe with red hair blonde with blue eyes. So that's a very interesting combination. The Little Mermaid, blue eyes and red hair. Very, very rare. 17% of people only have blue eyes and red hair. Red hair comes from Lilith. Blue eyes come from Eve. Eve is evening, darkness. Adam, redhead. Lilith, redhead. But Lilith was an O-negative blood type. She couldn't have babies because she needed a program shot. They don't have those back in the day. So they had Eve have the babies for Adam. Eve has O-negative blood type. O-positive blood type. Positive blood type women can have any kids, negative, positive. If you have a negative Rhesus factor, there's the Lemur monkeys. Lemur monkeys have blue eyes, so just Lemurians came before Atlantis. So look up Lemuria. So 1122 with JFK, Area 51, hanging out with Marilyn Monroe and the aliens. Jack Ruby, Ruby Tuesday, the Ruby Slippers, the Wizard of Oz. When you get to the end, there's no God, there's just us. There is no God, there is just us. Then you realize, it's just us. Well, what are we? We're X-Men. We're powerful. We're more powerful than just the one God. In real life, we could change things, like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, different people who fought for different rights, reparations. You have Saran taking out Robert Kennedy. 6'6", The Omen, 1120. That's 112 Ocean Avenue. 112 Ocean Avenue, Butch DeFeo, the Brigantes, Mary, his mother, Brigante. If you look up Butch DeFeo on 112 Ocean Ave, just look up Amityville. The mother of Butch, she's a Brigante like Mama Bridget, Saint Bridget. So that's that redhead energy. That's a DNA line. when you can hear people talking, spirits talking, and they say, oh, you're crazy, spirits talking, schizo. But there's a schizo shark that could hear energy across the sea from other sharks. That's where they got the name schizo. So when you can hear your other people's ancestry. So again, to that part